Hi folks, this is your NWIS Planning Outlook with the details into the weekend and beyond. The general story is staying rather unsettled. This is the current situation on the pressure patterns. The blue colours indicating that we have low pressure dominating over the North Atlantic and Northern Europe. The oranger colours is where areas of high pressure exist at the moment. There will be some better days though through this period. Saturday is looking one of the better ones in the week ahead. 5-day rainfall totals look like this, and it's western mountains that will be wettest through this next 5-day spell. Many eastern regions seeing much smaller amounts of rain, but some will come through from time to time. Overall, the pattern further forwards looks wetter as we still see areas of low pressure dominate, with western regions once more seeing the highest of the rainfall totals. But that indication there into the middle of November is very much that we stay on the unsettled side. Temperatures in relation to average over the next 5 days look like this, and it's cooler than average across Scotland, nearer to average for England and Wales at this time. Looks as though we draw in some milder air from the southwest into the middle of the month, especially across England and Wales. Scotland seeing temperatures near to the seasonal average. Let's have a look at the freezing level situation for the days ahead, and most of the higher mountains in Scotland will be near or below freezing point across the tops for a few days forwards. Wednesday sees the value at around 1,000 metres, dropping a bit through the afternoon, especially in heavier showers. They get down to 800 metres at times. Overnight, where we have some clear skies, some of the glens will see a touch of frost, so that indication of some chilly mornings as well. Daytime freezing level for Thursday between around 800 and 1,000 metres widely, lowest across the Highlands. Heading overnight into Friday, again the scope for some frost in some of the inland glens. Friday daytime around 1,000 metres or maybe just above around the coastal areas, especially in the west, and a touch higher over England and Wales. Into the weekend, again, possible touch of frost in some spots first thing on Saturday morning. The daytime freezing level, again, around 1,000 metres or just above. Some milder air getting in across Wales as the next push of southwesterlies comes in by that stage. As that runs in, though, it could bump into some chilly air, and that may just keep the freezing level down into Sunday across Scotland, again at around 1,000 metres across the Highlands. Early next week, we will likely just see that freezing level rise a bit more, so just lifting above freezing to the higher tops for periods, especially early in the week. It must be said that any lying snow over the mountain tops will be pretty sparse and just a dusting at best on some highest slopes in Scotland, but do be aware of some icy conditions that will be around on some of those upper rocky areas. The weather maps for the days ahead, and Wednesday sees a frontal system pass eastwards with some heavy rain for a time and some snow across the higher terrain in Scotland, above around 700 or 800 metres mostly, maybe even wetter higher up for a time. Showers that follow from the west will be heavy with the risk of some hail and thunder, particularly close to the west coast, and some snow again may fall to around 700 metres or so. Brighter skies soon moving in across England and Wales with that rain gone early in the morning, but 1 or 2 showers could just follow close to the Irish Sea. The wind quite strong and gusty and squally as showers come through. A showery day on Thursday with low pressure anchored to the west of us. That's circulating slowly. Strong to gale force winds, particularly across more western regions. These showers will be heavy with the risk of hail and thunder once more across coastal regions, and may organise themselves into more constant falls of rain across the west coast of Scotland. There'll be some snow falling over the mountains again, and that down to around 600 or 700 metres at times. Eastern and northeastern parts of the Highlands getting away driest and brightest, but wouldn't rule out a few areas of showers developing through the daytime. Lighter winds as well toward the northeast of Scotland. Low pressure will move eastwards across the country overnight and into Friday, leaving us more in a northwesterly airflow for Friday daytime, with still showers in the forecast and feeling rather chilly in brisk northwesterly winds. Showers focused around coastal regions in the north and the west, but the risk of those extending further inland at times through the daytime. Some sunny spells away from showers, some bright skies will be around, but it will be feeling distinctly chilly. Saturday offers us that window of optimism then, as a ridge of high pressure is just in between a couple of weather systems. The weakening remnants of a low to the east may just produce one or two showers near to the northeastern coasts of Scotland. The next weather system moving in from the Atlantic will bring some thickening high cloud and the risk of some rain late in the day getting into West Wales, but for most it is a dry and a bright one with lots of sunny spells around, some well-broken cloud, most mountains free of low cloud for a good part of the day, a few patches here and there, some mist and fog patches in some of the valleys and the glens possible first thing as well. Light winds overall for most of the day. The wind will just start to strengthen though as a southeasterly across Wales, maybe western coastal mountains in Scotland later on in the day. The air temperature then staying near to freezing point across the higher tops. A degree of uncertainty on the progress of that front into Sunday. It looks as though it becomes quite slow moving across England and Wales, which gives a rather poor day here with areas of rain, drizzle and low cloud quite persistent. For Scotland it could be that we're still under dry conditions, with the north and northwestern parts of the Highlands generally faring best. The risk of some rain fringing in from the south, so keep an eye on the forecast there. Some low cloud could get drawn in to more southern and southeastern parts of the Highlands. Best of the cloud breaks and brighter skies toward the north. Some hazy sunshine with some high level cloud in there. Gustier winds from the southeast would be likely, so do be prepared for those. Feeling rather chilly across the mountains. The wind quite variable for England and Wales. Getting detail out of the forecast for next week is quite tricky, so just at this stage to say that it's basically unsettled, with some areas of rain and showers likely circulating around and generally coming in from the Atlantic on southwesterly winds, but there could be some complications in that at times, so some varied wind directions and wind speeds from day to day. But one way or the other, low pressure does look to be still in charge through the middle of the month. Some milder air may just get drawn in for a time. Temperatures then varied through the week as a whole. Beyond mid-month, and low pressure stays to the west of us, and basically we're looking toward the Atlantic pattern still coming in at this stage, with rather changeable, unsettled weather coming through. Not huge changes in how the models see things further ahead. There is an indication of higher pressure trying to build to the east of us, which we need to watch for just exactly where that becomes positioned, but we're still overall looking at lower pressure centred to the north and west, which would allow fairly mixed conditions to still come in from the Atlantic. The source of the air could be from quite cool locations though, coming in around from the northwest over Greenland and Canada, so that could bring a mix of wintry showers and temperatures fairly close to average for the start of December, with the mountains then seeing some snow and some hail coming through at times. In the short term though, Saturday is looking a good day, so keep an eye on your local details there on our website. For today, that is your planning outlook. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.